Good morning, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. We are in South Africa, as you can see the flag. That's where we are broadcasting from. And a special good morning to EBL'ers. These are the students, the cohort of 2025 who are studying through EBL of Business and Technology. This message is exclusively for you, but obviously you can share it with family and friends because we are here to empower you, but through you we can empower the world as well. Now, this is Monday, the start of the week. This is where we need energy, where we need new information, where we need empowerment, so to say. That's why we do Monday motivations. We need that motivation to keep you going. Week by week, we need motivation in order to reach our 10-year, 5-year goals and lifetime goals. We take it week by week. Okay, now today I'm going to give you one of the formulas. What formula? Formula of success. We all want to be successful. One thing I can tell you, a lot of successful people, we don't ask one another, how did you get successful? Because we understand the rules of the game, the rules of success are exactly the same. You can do different things, but if you are saying you are successful, the rules are exactly the same. That's why you don't even ask each other. But now, I would like to share those rules if you are still on a journey where you feel like you have not achieved any form of success whatsoever in terms of your results. You know, you don't appear, you probably have not reached a certain net worth, you don't have certain qualifications, you are not in platforms where you can be celebrated. This comes with years of experience, of work, and in order for us to get there. So now, here's the formula that I'd like to share with you. And I'd like to take the version of what I call my billionaire mentor, Mr. Brett Sugars, who owns the #1 firm in the whole world, coaching firm, Action Coach. Now, Brett Sugars teaches this formula of success. So if you want to succeed, you need to follow the following 5 levels. Okay, there's something we call DGPLA. You need to dream. This dream, you need to narrow it down to goals. And then from goals, you need to come up with a plan on how you're going to get to it. And then you need to you need to have learnings of things that you need to learn. And then you need to take action of everything that you've put down. Only then you can get to results. And those results are the ones that will get you to success. Now, let's quickly break it down. Dreaming. A lot of people are afraid to dream. You don't know how to dream. Go to Disney World. That's why I've taken my kids to 3 Disney Worlds of the 5 in the world right now. The only reason I took them there is so that they learn how to dream. If you don't know, go watch Disney movies. Dream. A dream simply means it's things that are bigger than us, things we may not achieve, things that may not come true. So big they scare us, but they excite us once we reach them. So I have those Cinderella dreams. Have those dreams of dreaming of yourself becoming the president, having that multi-billion-dollar company, being that CEO, being that CFO, whatever, that big dream where you see yourself having, this wealth that is unimaginable. You need to dream at that level. Excites you, but at the same time it scares you. To a point where, if I dream this dream, is this really going to happen? That's how you actually need to dream. Once you have that, you chart your dreams and you know exactly what they are. You can look at them. They resonate with you. You need second step, G, goals. You need to narrow down these dreams into goals. Goals, dreams with a timeline. You need to put a timeline into it. So for these goals to actually happen, they also come with their own formula, the SMART formula. They need to be specific. There's a law of being specific. If you're not specific, you land anywhere and things won't actually happen. It's been proved. It needs to be measurable. You need to test and measure it that it can actually happen. Attainable, meaning that you just need to see it happening, be able to visualize and see this thing is going to happen. Realistic, meaning that there needs to be some formula, methodology, step by step that show that this thing is actually going to happen. Okay, and then timeline, meaning that time-based, you need to attach time to it. Okay, so that's how you go with the goals. Once we have that, then you know that these goals are really realistic, they can happen. The next step, you need to make a plan. Come up with a plan. Before you start that business, you need a business plan that's going to actually give you step by step. How is this thing going to happen? How is the future going to look like? Your life plan. Personal development plan, very important. If it's a career, this is how I'm going to develop myself in this career as a personal development, developing yourself personally before you get to a career, a business plan. Up to your death plan, you need to have a death plan. Like, let me give you an example. One of the people, when I mention a death plan, they don't know what it is. You need a death plan. A person like me, I'm sitting here, I'm a CEO, let's say I own bank accounts, I own businesses whatsoever. The moment I die, I need to have a death plan. What's going to happen to my estate? What's going to happen to my trust? What's going to happen to even the money in my bank account? If there is no plan, guess what happens? The moment I die, the bank know that I'm dead, they freeze my accounts. You may find that I've been a multi-millionaire, but my family cannot even bury me because all my monies have been freezed. So one of the part of the plan is that whoever is my beneficiary needs to make sure that transfer the money, make sure you have all the money before you can inform the bank, because if you don't do that, you might not have the money to actually bury me, and the policies, they may take time to pay and all that. That's a death plan. Did you see how important the plan is? And after the plan, you need that learning. Who should I become? What should I do? What books should I read? What courses should I take? Digital skill courses that you need to take in order for you to get to that career plan. In order for me to get to this business, what do I need to learn to get the product knowledge, to get the industry knowledge, to understand the people, to understand the money? Then you need to put up the learnings together. That's part of your plan as well. Okay, and after that, once you have the plan, the logic one that you can follow, then what do? You take action. And that's how you actually get to results. Now, with action, it means you have the plan. Once you start acting, you need to, here's the plan, I'm going to do this. Now, there are certain things that you need to follow. I'm going to apply discipline, meaning that I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do even when I don't feel like it. It's not about feelings. It's about following the discipline, doing what you said you're going to do when you're supposed to do it, whether you feel like it or not, and be consistent. With all this together, you stay consistent, you do what you're supposed to do on a daily basis, you test and measure it, you step by step, get to the next results. That's how you actually become successful. It is not that difficult. That's your Monday motivation. Have a beautiful day, have a beautiful week, work towards your goal, and you will definitely reach it.